Okay, hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Reagan. I don't know if I've like done that before. Like I'm like, wait, do I need to have an intro or something? Like, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of giving Shane Dawson though. Like to be like my name, hi, my name's Reagan. Like, girl, my name's on the thing. Like, just look at the name. Okay, anyways. So today what I'm gonna be talking about is perfectionism and how it will lead to your demise, basically. This is something I have worked on since I was like a kid, basically, and I think I'm finally at a place where I understand it enough to talk about it. And yeah, like I know it's like sounds annoying, like I'm a perfectionist, it's so hard, like yeah, whatever, like shut up. But the thing is like it does cause you mental strain for literally no reason. And I'm gonna talk more about the socio problem of it. Like it's not just that it causes you your own mental strain, you're literally also embedding that in your social relationships and it will make you lonely. Like I'm not even kidding. So, anyways, lot to get into. But first I just wanted to chat. I don't know. Anyways, right now it's like Saturday night, so I'm like just chilling. I don't know if I like this shirt. Like it's kind of giving me like I don't know. Like I look like a quarterback. Like my shoulder is like huge. But anyways, yeah. So my bangs look good since I cut them, but they're also kind of giving helmet. But like in a good way. Like it's high fashion, you know. It's like goth. But like okay. So I have my tea, my Star Trek cup. This has like been my go-to for the last like couple weeks, like my ginger tea with my Star Trek cup. And it has honey. Oh, it's so good. It's spicy, so yummy. Anyways, but this is my last packet of it, so I was like, okay, I have to go to the international market tomorrow to go get some more. Because that's like the best brand they have is there. Like you can't get like the good brand at Safeway. So I'm already going to go get lunch with Sally. I think I've talked about her before. I don't know, maybe I like shouldn't be using her name, but also I feel like it's fine. So Sally's my friend that I met at like the BTS screenings at like the movie theater. And we've been kind of just like going to see them together, but then also like we'll get coffee and catch up. And I think she's like in her 70s or something. Maybe like, yeah, it's gotta be 70s, right? But yeah, anyways, like we have really good conversations and just chat. And she's like a breath of fresh air. Like she has a good soul, you know? Like I feel like we're really vibing on the same page of a lot of stuff. So I also like to talk to her and just like get like her advice and stuff, like in the way that I talk to my mom, you know? So yeah, anyway, she's cool. And we're gonna go get food at the Korean place anyways, because I don't think she's ever like gotten like Korean food. And I was like, well, girl, like you're getting into K-pop, I have to show you Korean food. So we're gonna go get like kimchi jjigae or like I know they have like the fried chicken too, but I'm not really like into that. I'm probably gonna get like a seafood pancake or something. But anyways, I'm really excited because it's my favorite place like literally ever, and it's by my work. So every time I'm on my lunch break I like go get kimchi stew, and my coworkers literally make fun of me. They're like, that smells gross, and ew, you're eating tofu, that's so gross. I'm like, girl, it's not the 90s anymore. It's not like weird to eat tofu, like hello. So I don't know. Yeah, anyways, so Sally like also got tickets to the Vegas show, and I'm like so excited for her. Like I literally was crossing my fingers for her. Like I explained the whole pre-sale to her. Like also this is my first pre-sale for BTS, but like I was trying to explain it to her while I was doing it, like whatever. So she got a ticket for Vegas. So I'm really excited for her. But that show is like I think after the Tampa show. So yeah, so I'm excited to just like tell her and then like whatever. So and I'm gonna show her the stuff from Twice because she doesn't know Twice. I was like, girl, okay. So yeah, anyways. And then I also booked my trip to go to LA for my birthday. So like every year basically at this point, like I sometimes like try to make it happen where I go somewhere else for my birthday, but like it just always ends up like working that like LA is the place to be, because it is. Like I'm sorry, it just is. Like I miss it so much. Like growing up in LA was just the vibe, like seriously. And everyone right now talking about like 2016 LA. Like girl, I was there. Like I lived in LA when I was 15, like in 2016. Like please. Like I was in high school. Like I can't. So anyways, first of all, I'm old, and second of all, I miss it. So I texted my best friend from back home and I was like, hey, like I'm gonna come out again for my birthday. She's like, great, you know, you can crash on the couch, because her and her girlfriend have like a really cute place in Santa Monica. So we just like go and party and like hang out and go see our friends and go on like hiking trips with our Girl Scout sisters and stuff. So that's kind of like the plan for my birthday, but I'm really hoping that it's not going to be like super duper windy or anything or cold, because literally every time I go to LA for my birthday, it's like downpouring rain or it's like super windy, and it's like so windy. Okay, this is so funny. So I think it was, what year was it? No, it wasn't my 21st birthday because that I did spend in Arizona. I think it was my 22nd birthday, I have to say. But I went to LA for my birthday, obviously. And at the time I was staying with her grandma and her, and like she has like a cute mansion up in like Woodland Hills, you know, so it's like beautiful. So we were there, we were partying, blah, blah, blah. And we get an Uber down to WeHo, right? And that's like where all the gay clubs are and everything. And but the thing is like it's kind of like performative now. Like it used to be like the shit, and now it's kind of like, oh, come to WeHo, like, because there's all these twinks in underwear. I'm like, I don't want to see a twink in underwear. I don't. I'm sorry. Like, I don't swing that way, babe. So I was like, okay. And at the time, I don't remember if I was dating my ex at the time. I don't remember. But anyways, we go to WeHo and we're like partying, whatever. And we were like having a great time, but it was starting to get like super windy and rainy. So we were like walking from club to club, and I looked hot. We were having a good time. Like this was like right after I got mono, so I was like skinny. Like I was skinny. So anyways, we were partying, and then we leave one of the clubs. I think it was like literally like the Pink Pony or something. We leave the club, and then we're walking to get an Uber, or we get a Lyft, and my friend puts in like the Lyft, like just back to the place. And the guy pulls up, and we get in the car, right? Like, hello, the Uber. And he's just like, get the out of my car right now. I'm not taking you anywhere. And we were like, hello? Like, what the hell? Like, aren't you the Lyft? He's like, yeah, I am. And I was like, so why are you like throwing a fit? Also, he like spoke Ukrainian or something, or Russian. And like, so I didn't really know what he was saying, but my friend does. So she was like talking to him. And he was basically like, the Lyft app says it's only one passenger and you're two people. I was like, what the hell? I have never heard of that in my entire life. I've never taken an Uber, a Lyft, nothing. And it's like, how many passengers will be riding tonight? Like, the hell? Like, you either buy the normal package or like the extended one, like, right? Like, I don't know. So we're just like, girl, just take us. Like, we've already been waiting like 30 minutes. It's windy as hell. It's raining. Like, just let us. Like, what's wrong with you? And he's literally like, get out of the car, get out of the car. And we were like, oh my God, like, can we just pay you like 20 bucks on the side? Like, you're insane. And he was like, like he was pissed. So I was like, okay, like let's just get out. So we leave, and we're like, okay, fuck this guy, right? So we cancel the thing, obviously, and like request a refund. And we're like not too far from her grandma's place, but her grandma lives in like the valley, right? So you have to go over the mountain. So it's not like we could like you have to take an Uber, like, you know what I mean? So we call another Lyft, another Uber, and they're canceling, like left and right canceling. And it is so windy at this point that like my hair is whipping like up, down, left, right, like all the shit. It's going crazy. And I was like freezing cold because I'm wearing like a tight little mini dress, like whatever. But I'm also like drunk, so I'm like having fun. I'm like, yay, like whatever. And my friend is very cautious. She's like, stop, like, we're gonna get like killed. Like, someone's gonna snag us off the street. I'm like, okay, no one's gonna snag us off the street. Like, if first thing, I have a knife, so that's fine. Second of all, it's like, we're fine. Like, relax. We're at the club. We're waiting for a Lyft. So we keep getting cancels because it's around 2 a.m., right? Like when all the clubs close. So then obviously like no one wants to like come pick up some drunk girls from the club. So we're getting all these cancellations. And then finally, like we get a Lyft, and like it's coming, and then they cancel like literally after 30 minutes of waiting. And then I'm like, it's 2:30 a.m. at this point. We do another Lyft, we get it for 5 minutes, canceled. And it like literally it's so windy that like I can barely stand up. So then finally I'm like, okay, maybe it's because we're by the club that no one wants to like, you know, pick us up. So we walk like, I don't know, 5 blocks away, which is like not really the smartest idea because it's like West Hollywood in the middle of the night. But at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, it's not that serious. Like, we're gonna be fine. So we're walking, and we get to kind of like this park area, and we're calling Lyfts and Waymos, or not Waymos, that didn't exist yet, but Lyfts and Ubers, and they literally are like canceling. And so then finally, like, I'm like, what is going on? And we're like obviously giggling, and like, I don't know, I have videos, I'll try to like insert them here because like it was funny.
It's cold. It's windy. It's like
a physical. But at the same time, I was like, what is going on? So I realized, I was like, oh my God, like, I think like the power is going out like in some places, because I looked on my phone and it was like, oh, like 10 like of those like electrical towers that like, or not the electric, but like the thing that holds the electric whatever's, you know what I mean, fell. And so then it was that windy. So then people were like freaking out. They're like, oh my God, there's gonna be a forest fire again, like whatever. I was like, girl, we're in West Hollywood, there's no forest fire. But anyways, so then we're like canceling, and then I'm like, okay, let's just go to a hotel and get a cab, like a real deal, like old school cab, because those still exist, you know? So we keep walking for like another like mile, and we get to this hotel, and it's like literally 3 a.m. at this point. We get to this hotel, and there's like some twink working there, and we're like, hello, like, can you call us a cab, like a literal like CAB cab? He's like, oh, we don't do that. I'm like, what do you mean you don't do that? Like, call me a fucking cab. Like, he's like, well, you don't stay at the place. And so I explained the whole thing to him. I'm like, girl, like, we can't leave. Like, we're stuck here, whatever. He was like, okay, like, let me see. Like, I'll call. So he calls the cab company, and the cab company is like, no, all of the electrical lines are down. We're not going to come. So then I'm like, okay, so we just sleep in this lobby overnight? Like, what are we supposed to do? So then the guy was like, you know what? Let me try to call you an Uber, and then you can just pay me back. And I was like, okay. So he calls us an Uber, which was like sketchy as hell that we gave him his address, but like, whatever. We wanted to get home. And guess how much the Uber was? Just to go from West Hollywood to the bottom of the valley, okay? $80. $80. 80. Right. So me drunk, I'm like, let's just get in the car and not pay him. But then I was like, hey, then you're just gonna cancel it. So I Venmo him $80, and then we leave, and we finally get home, and I don't know. Anyways, that's like such a like long story. It's not that serious, but if I have a clip, I'll insert it because it was like really funny. But at the same time, I'm like, I really hope that doesn't happen again, because I'm trying to go out and get turned, and I really don't want to be stranded again in West Hollywood. But anyways, I think I'm gonna try clubbing in like Koreatown maybe, or Chinatown, but it's been so dead. Like, I just need new places to go clubbing in LA, because basically like once the pandemic happened, everything closed, and it's such a bummer because I was so excited to like grow up and be in my 20s and go clubbing in LA, and now it's like not the thing anymore. But I think it's also having like a resurgence, like people are moving back to LA. Like, you know, like the pandemic especially, and even before the pandemic, people were leaving LA, like literally like getting the hell out of there. And like, I only left for college, but now I'm like, I've been wanting to go back. So I'm like, you know what? I feel like this is the right time, because this is when people are going back, and it's going to be like fun to go party. You know what I mean? Excuse me. So anyways, this is, what else was I going to talk about? No, I think that's it. Okay. So we're going to get into the main event. And the main event is that perfectionism will kill you. Okay. Like, this is just the truth. Okay. Perfectionism is going to be your demise. It's going to ruin everything that you try to do. And let me tell you why, okay? We all know that perfectionism is bad for the obvious reason, right? The obvious reason being, when you're trying to do everything perfectly, perfection doesn't exist, right? So like, if you're trying to write the perfect essay, it's never gonna happen. There's no perfect way to do it. There's no perfect example. There's no perfect anything, right? You can get as close to perfection as possible at your job, in a relationship, in your looks, like whatever, but there is no such thing as perfect, right? So you're gonna spend your whole life chasing this thing that doesn't exist, right? And that's gonna cause a lot of mental strain on you, on your body. Like, we all know this, okay? Like, this is easy, okay, duh. We all understand that is the bad thing about perfectionism, especially because, right, you see these people who are perfectionists that are super high performers, and they're like doing so great in life, but they're so miserable, right? And that's something that we can all like grasp the concept of, okay? The actual issue that I'm so serious right now that I need you to listen to, the problem with perfectionism is that the problem with perfectionism is when you have these cookie cutter lists and molds of things to check off that make you perfect, you never get to feel or think for yourself, okay? Let me explain. Basically, when you as a person are trying to be the perfect blank, okay, there is a checklist of things that you need to do and also not do as a person to be considered the perfect blank, okay? For example, people who want to be goth or emo, okay? Like, and this is an easy one we can talk about because hello, right, okay. People who want to be goth, emo, alternative, whatever, right? There is this idea that there is a cookie cutter label checklist to be goth, right? For example, right, you need to listen to the music, you need to dress a certain way, you have to know the history and the culture of it. You need to have a certain viewpoint about the world, right? Like goth is not just wearing black and listening to The Cure. Goth is also thinking in nihilism, right? And absurdism sometimes, and getting into fiction of like Dracula and Frankenstein and like what is the purpose of society and like, you know, where do the freaks fit in? Like, right, that is a big part of gothic culture, right? So to be the perfect goth, you have to have read all those books, listen to every single song that exists, wear the outfit, do your makeup a certain way, do blah, 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 blah. But then what if you also are a cheerleader? What if? What if you are also a cheerleader and you actually enjoy doing that? Because that kind of goes against everything that is quote unquote goth, right? Like the label of being a goth on social media. Right now, you are in with the in clique, right? And you are doing things that are perpetuating the female body standard and to the patriarchy and blah, 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 right? So, intrinsically, just enjoying this sport and doing it, right, is anti goth. So, you have to choose one, right? You have to choose being goth because you love that, or being a cheerleader because you also love that. And do you see how fucking stupid that is? That is fucking, oh, like, I'm sorry, like, I'm not even gonna say, like, I don't want to get people mad on the internet, but like, seriously, like, you know what I mean, right? Like, that is so stupid because if you like two things that are good, why can't you enjoy both of them, right? Okay, hold on one second. Okay, sorry, I had to let my friend in, but okay. Basically, right, another example that we can talk about here is the perfect housewife, right? Like if you're trying to be the perfect housewife, what does that entail, right? That means being submissive to your husband. That means looking pretty all the time, usually being skinny, having your body petite, right? Taking the kids to soccer practice, like being very quiet and not outspoken, right? Like these are all things that you can do very easily to be the perfect housewife and fit in this perfect cookie cutter mold. And you will be perfect because you have checked off this and this and this and this of being the perfect housewife. You have checked all the boxes, you fit into the little cookie cutter mold, you are chasing that perfectionism of being the perfect housewife. And guess what? What if you also like to go out with your friends on Friday night and sing karaoke? What if, right? Because now you are allowing yourself to feel something that you actually like doing and something that you enjoy. You might also enjoy these other things, but the fact that you even enjoy something else means that you're not perfect anymore because it's usually an antithesis to what you were supposed to be. Okay, another example, right? I have examples for days. The perfect liberal, okay, and this one will upset people, okay, but the perfect liberal, right? The blue-haired liberal, okay? To be the perfect liberal, you need to hate every Republican that walks the earth. And if you even are friends with them, then it's the end of the world, right? Okay, first of all, right. But second of all, another one is, okay, well, we can't support any thing that is not 100% perfect. And let me explain why, right? I have a friend and we went to get lunch at my Korean spot that I like to go to, right? Like I was telling you. And it's family owned. It's literally a little cute family owned place. And it's, you know, the mom and dad, and I think one of their kids works there, and then they have some other employees too, whatever. And they're all like in their like 20s, 30s, 40s. And they're super great people, you know. And we go there all the time because it's my favorite food. So basically I took my friend there because I was like, okay, I want to, you know, show you this food. It's my favorite and I like it and I know you'll like it too. So let's go get lunch, right? So we go get lunch. And we're talking about blah, blah, blah. Like, this is so great. We get food. It's delicious. The end. And then the bill comes and I'm like, and look, it's so cheap. Like, I love this place. I love supporting small businesses. That's what I say. Okay. And do you know what this person says to me? Well, I don't know. You shouldn't always support small businesses because sometimes when you go to these restaurants, they have their, like, 10-year-old, 12-year-old daughter like working the cash register, and that's child abuse. Okay. Okay. Right. Because many things with this. First of all, there was no child working here. So that's racist. Okay, that's the first thing. I didn't see one child working here. So the fact that we're at an Asian family owned business and you said that was racist. Second of all, I'm sorry that a family moved from a different country to have a better life and try to have the American dream, and they are doing it and they're doing well at it because they have a successful restaurant, and I want to support them and their life. Like, are you kidding? Like, I want to go support small business, someone who moved here for a better life, like literally uprooted their entire life to come live their dream in America. And you're going to be like, well, you shouldn't eat there because sometimes, it's a small business. So they might exploit their children that don't exist, that they don't exploit. Right, right, right. Right. So see how we're crazy now? Because this is what I'm saying. This is the perfect liberal. The perfect liberal said, well, we can't eat there because their, 8-year-old child might be working there. And guess what? Their 8-year-old child doesn't exist. There is no 8-year-old child eating here, but they're just going to go to McDonald's anyways. Oh, sorry, not McDonald's because it's boycotted. Right. So see what I'm saying? There is no winning here. And when you are so much like, I need to check off, yes, 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 I support this, I support this, I don't support that, I support this, you become a crazy person. And guess what? Did you ever have a thought the entire time? No. All you did was see on Twitter or TikTok or Instagram what is politically okay for you to like and what is not okay for you to like. And then you go, okay, these are the things I like and these are the things I don't like. Like, I'm fucking stupid. Like, are you kidding? Like, did you think for 5 seconds? Did you have one thought? Did you feel one emotion? Did you do your own research? No, you didn't do any of that. You know what you did is you just regurgitated some stuff you saw on the internet, and you see other people that have similar views to yours. So then you just say, okay, this other thing, they must be right about that, period. No, they're probably not right about everything. So you need to have your own research done, you have to have your own opinion, and you have to use some common sense. In what world is it better to go to a fast food restaurant than to go support a small business with your money? Like, do you see what I'm saying? And my bangs are horrible. Okay. So this is what I'm saying, right? These people who try to be the perfect liberal, the perfect goth, the perfect, I don't even know, housewife, right? You're trying so hard. Is there a bug in here? I swear to God, I just saw a bug. Okay. These people are trying to be so perfect, right, in everything that they do. And they have the checklist, the cookie cutter checklist of this label that they want so badly to be associated with as a good person or the right person or the prettiest person, to be a housewife or a goth or liberal, whatever, right? They're going through and checking off all of these things on the list, and they're chasing that perfectionism of that label that you become so isolated, right? Because now the only person you will ever talk to is that person that is the perfect goth, is the other perfect goths, right? Not even the normal goths, right? The perfect goths, okay? The ones that did not do cheerleading because it's bad, right? The ones who only listen to The Cure, but every time it comes on, they say, wait, but I do want to say, I know that the guy is problematic. Who cares? Okay. Like, this is what I'm saying is then you can't even be friends in those spaces. I have friends in my literal emo spaces, okay, that I've been a part of for 10 years who will not like hang out with me because I want to listen to Falling in Reverse. Like, I'm not even kidding. They think that I'm the devil for that. And I'm like, you're an idiot. Okay. It's a song. And it's a banger song. But that's what I'm saying, right? Is like when you become so obsessed with being the perfect, like the perfect anything, then it's like you never have your own thought and emotion. You know what I mean? You don't have your own feeling because you just do what these people say is the right thing to do, right? If you're the perfect goth, you have to listen to this band, this band, this band, not that band. Yes, this band sometimes, but only this song. You can listen to this band, but you can only listen to this song on Halloween because that's when it's fun, but the rest of the time it's problematic. Do you know what I'm saying? So then these are the only things you listen to. are the things that were okay. But then what if this thing that was not okay is actually a song that you really enjoy and it's something that you want to listen to? Maybe you listen to it in another universe and it's one of your favorite songs ever and it changes your opinion on something, right? Like you're not allowing yourself to have your own thoughts and emotions and feelings when you're just doing what's right and correct and perfect. Because you can go out there and you can explore other things and come to your own conclusions and opinions, and that's totally okay. As long as you're not harming anyone else or yourself, I think honestly anything goes, okay? As long as you are respecting other people for their own decisions and their own autonomy, and you're being a good person and you're really leading with your heart and love in your soul, that's all that matters, okay? That's literally the whole point of the human existence, okay? Okay, so basically, all in all, I wrote this down because I thought it was good, and I don't know if it's actually good, but this is what I think, is you should research and be informed, but don't conform just because it fits the perfect cookie cutter mold of what this aesthetic is that you're chasing, okay? Because the thing is, aesthetics are flat, emotionless, void of any feeling. The thought of an aesthetic disgusts me. I hate it. Ugh. Like if someone literally is like, aesthetic, Tumblr aesthetic, Lana Del Rey aesthetic, oh my god, running aesthetic, oh my god, matcha aesthetic, oh my god, like Britney Spears aesthetic, you're a fucking loser. Like, are you kidding me? You're a loser. Because you're not having your own thoughts and feelings and emotions. You're just looking up, let them know aesthetic. And then you're like, oh my god, I think that looks cool. Let me just emulate that and copy it one for one. Okay, now you're just like every other robotic loser. Okay, you didn't have a thought or an emotion or a feeling. Okay, you just put copy paste. Okay, you're a loser. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Okay. Anyways, long story short, that was what I wanted to say. I feel like this is kind of a shorter video. Like, should I talk about something else? I don't know. My sister's friend just got here though, so I probably sound crazy talking to myself. Let me think. I also have to go to the gym because I didn't get my 10K today yet. But yeah, so anyways, I did my nails. Black like always. I've tried so many times to get other colored nails because I'm like, what if a dark red would be cute? Like, what if like some French tip? Like, what I always try to do something cute, and every time I just like literally get home and I take them off because I'm like, I want it to be black. Like, it just has to be. Like, I wish my nails just grew black. Like, it's so irritating because I'm like, how am I supposed to be emo? You know what I mean? Like, how am I supposed to be off? So yeah. Anyways, that was my whole rant, and it's the truth, and if you don't agree with it, then you're a loser. So like, that's just the way it is. I got this. Oh, this is like one of my favorite necklaces, by the way. It's rose quartz. It's very cute. I wear it a lot, and the thing about rose quartz is that it attracts like, it makes you basically like your energy radiate good and positive, like with yourself, but also outward, so that it becomes very magnetic and attractive to other people. I think some people think that rose quartz is just like to attract romantic partners, and that's not what it is at all. It's to radiate your own goodness outward, and then people see that, and the people who are on the same wavelength as you will be drawn to you. Like, that's how that works. So I love this. Every time I wear this, I always get so many compliments, and I get so many people talking to me, people who would have been like, oh, like, I don't know why I'm even coming up to you. Like, I usually never do this, but like, I just want to talk to you. Like, you seem cool, or you seem pretty, or whatever. This is like the shit. So you have to wear this. Anyways, but also I'm gatekeeping because like, this is a real though. Like, you have to get a real one. You can't just get like the shitty ones from like the gentrified store. And then this necklace is a really beautiful cross. I don't know if you can see it. I got it. My dad got it for me, I think, at an estate sale. That's where I get like a lot of my stuff, honestly, because I'm like not paying full price for stuff ever. Like, I think it's so trashy and tacky. It is so tacky when someone goes online and they just Fashion Nova, Forever 21, their clothes, like, blah. Like, that's like, first of all, it's plastic from China, and second of all, that's embarrassing, like, and tacky. Like, you have no style. So like, I usually try to thrift or get everything I can from estate sales, on the off chance that I need like a basic white, or not white, I would never wear a white tee, but like sometimes I need like a basic sports bra. Like, you know, you don't want to like thrift that. So I'm like, okay, I'll go get that. But like, it's not like I'm getting it to be like, oh my god, like this is style, like it's function, you know what I mean? So yeah, this one's really cute. I really love this, like, I usually put like another like choker kind of vibe here. Wait, let me see if I have one, hold on. I feel like that's the vibe. Okay, so I have this. This is like actually so cringy, but I love it. It's my Sleeping with Sirens choker. I literally have had this since I think I was like, oh my God, I must have been like 15 when I bought this. It has like the Sleeping with Sirens like logo on it, LOL. Oh my God, blah. No, it looked like what's her face, like the Russian girl who like stole $1 bajillion or whatever. She was cute though, but like that's not my vibe. Okay, and then I have this. Oh shit. I feel like this is also crosses. You see? Okay, like is this giving or no? Like I can't tell. I'm new to like jewelry stacking, so I'm trying to like look cutesy, but I also feel like a lot of times I look like artward. Okay, I don't know if that works. Anyways, so yeah, this is, I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know. I got this necklace like a bajillion years ago on Killstar. Here's the thing with Killstar, okay? Killstar has great bags and shoes, and that's it. Don't buy anything else on Killstar, because I have bought necklaces, clothing, bras, panties. I have bought so much stuff on Killstar that I was like, this is gonna be so great. And every time I get it, it sucks. Like it sucks so hard. The only thing I like from Killstar is I have one plate that's like an incense holder, and then I have like a couple bags and wallets, and I have like one pair of shoes. But that's it. Like everything else sucks. Like just don't do that. But yeah, that's like a true goth opinion, I'm gonna be honest. I think the best thing, I know there was one called like vampire something. I don't know if it's still like around though, because even when I was trying to shop on it in 2015, like it was like a fucking Flash website. Like it was literally made with like HTML or some shit. So I'm like, okay, this is not giving. But yeah, anyways, okay, that was my video, and thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments if you have a similar problem with perfectionism. I mean, personally, oh, I don't even know, I didn't talk about like my experience. It doesn't really matter. Basically, my whole life was very perfectionist like that too, and I was like, I have to be like the perfect whatever, and I could never get there. And then I was like, oh my God, I'm like stupid. But then also I was realizing, oh my God, like I'm not allowing myself to feel things, because girl, I'm goth, duh. But then hello, like I'd be listening to K-pop, I love rap music, like I love country music, I love reggae, like I love everything, you know what I mean? And I love to go to like on hiking trips. Like I like to go to just like the most random stuff. Like I'll go to dive bars and hang out with cowboys. Like that's my thing. And that's what I'm saying is like you don't want to limit yourself. When you're limiting yourself to creating like an aesthetic and being perfect, this perfect cookie cutter aesthetic with a label, and like first of all it's embarrassing because it means you have no style of your own and you're just copying something. But then second of all, it's like you're literally like not letting yourself feel anything. Like you're literally just creating this like devoid life of emotionless like material stuff. Like it's very boring. Okay, anyways, so that was my video, and yeah, so I will see you on Friday for my next video, and yeah, okay, bye.